Hi my loves, I'm in the greenhouse. I have had my patch test removed, so I'm feeling a whole lot more comfortable this morning. We'll get to the results, but first of all I just want to be nice and happy and bright and upbeat because it is off. It was very irritating. I was pretty sure that I was having an allergic reaction, but I was not 100% sure, so I didn't obviously want to talk about that too much because I also could have just been reacting to the tape, which is very common, and when you've got that amount of medical tape attached to you, of course you're going to be uncomfortable and not sleep that great, and it just made me really grumpy. That coupled with, as I mentioned in the shopping haul, the fact that my period arrived, I was just not, you know when you just feel grim within yourself, that's how I was feeling. Well, there's 3 different things that I'm allergic to currently. I still have it all on my back. I'll show you. I put a bra on. I put one of those ones that I bought from Primark on because I couldn't bear having another day of my titties swinging free. I've just put on a soft sports bra. I'm just gonna check my neighbours on in the gardens. So this is how my back looks. It doesn't mean a great deal, but they're all labelled. Some of the things are household, like cleaning products. Some of them are cosmetics, beauty products. It's a whole host of things. So that's where we're at with it all. Back in on Monday, and hopefully the consultant will be able to give me a little bit more advice and tell me like how allergic I am and how I kind of move on from here. God, you didn't get many in that. Oh, there's one more. I ordered all my wood last night. I've decided I want 3 raised beds down that end of the garden. I'll take you down there in a minute and you can let me know if you think that that's the right place, because I really want to start growing vegetables. I'm really quite I'm confident now with growing flowers, and I've been using my greenhouse obviously for doing that, but I just feel like it would be why not? I've got loads of room here in the garden. I've got time on my hands. It's something that brings me joy. Being in here just makes me feel so relaxed, and I just feel like adding another layer of growing. Flowers are great, they're beautiful, and I love the way they look, and they bring me so much joy, but also eating food that I have grown myself, how rewarding is that? So I'm growing a whole mixed bag of things at the moment. These that I'm doing right now are zinnias, and I've got ranunculus, and what else have I got? Cornflower, which are like the blue wispy ones, and can't think what else I've got. Lots of lovely summer flowers. My hands. That I'm just giving a head start, getting going now in the greenhouse, because they will take a while, but it's actually warm enough in here now. It's so hard being a grower in Scotland because it's so much colder here compared to the south, and you've got to be really careful when you're like following accounts online that you're following. Well, obviously you can follow anyone, but if you're following along and growing and planting, that you're not following accounts down south and following their like planting schedule, because unfortunately we're way behind here. Morning! Put the baby back on. Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! Here's a smile. Is there any? No? No? Honey! Hey! What you doing? You bad girl. Out for a walk with my mum. It is 15 degrees. Lee just phoned. My sister was on the phone earlier, as you saw. She's like, it's hot with me. We were like, no way, it's hotter with us. She's right on the coast by the beach, so it's definitely hotter with us. You're always hotter inland. But Lee just phoned and he said it's 15 degrees. So I think I might go home, put some shorts on, get my legs out, start on that summer tan. Dog home and ditched my mum and I am now walking into the village from our house. It is absolutely glorious. This is the most exercise I've done in ages because I'm still not allowed to sweat because of the patch testing, and actually I've had a couple of more reactions appear over the night, which they said might happen, which is why they don't kind of give you conclusive feedback until after you've seen the consultant, like 3 days after you have the patch tested removed, which I thought was really weird because I didn't think any more would appear, like after taking off the irritant. It doesn't make much sense to me, but anyway, clearly that is why I'm not a doctor, because that is exactly what's happened. But I'm just walking to go and view a house. I had pretty much parked us moving house, but there is a house. It isn't online anywhere, so no amount of hunting will let you see it. It's not yet ready to go up for sale, but I'm gonna go and view it. I'm not sure that it's quite right for us, but the location is beaut and it's a beautiful house. I'm gonna have to figure out the bedroom situation. We went and had a poke around it yesterday outside, and we love the location. We know the house, love the location. The garden's great. Downstairs we could definitely make work. Upstairs is 3 bedrooms and 1 small office bedroom. So that is where, there's another house that I like that's the same as that, and that's what holds me back because the girls all have really good sized bedrooms. I'm not bothered about having a spare bedroom. We don't need one. We use it as an office. Creepy sounding crow, isn't it? We use it as an office, but this would have another space that we could use as an office. So it would just be taking a big bedroom away from one of the kids and putting them in a small bedroom, which I know is not the end of the world, but as a parent it like makes me feel guilty. I had a tiny bedroom growing up, like literally tiny, just room for like a bed and a chest of drawers, no wardrobe or anything like that, and it did drive me mad, but I coped. It wasn't like child abuse, you know, I coped with it, but it's just the thought of who would go in the small room. But we might go in. We're taking Poppy with us. She's with Lee. We might go in and she might be like, oh, I would love a little room. You just never know. So anyway, I'll let you know how we get on. Come to bonny Aberdeen today. Florence is at a birthday party in town. I just brought in a car full of girls to go to the cinema. And Sophia and I are wandering along the seafront. It's really busy. We're taking
waffles on a bus.
We're taking a wee scan of all the food trucks and deciding what we fancy. Literally the cutest little area in Aberdeen down by the beach. It's called Fitty. It's adorable.
Place your hands for the horse's shoes, make a wish and await good news.
What are you wishing for?
Are we going to sit on the bus and eat waffles?
You're going to be awaiting good news for quite a while. Places we could have gone, and we're sat on a double-decker bus that doesn't actually move. It doesn't go anywhere.
My wish came true.
Your wish came true. Hope mine comes true. His wish came true. We just had a waffle on the bus, and it was as awful as I anticipated it being.
It tasted good.
It was awful. I knew it would be. I knew eating on a bus would make me feel sick, and it made me feel sick. As soon as my waffle arrived, I was like, get me off this bus. Why am I on a bus eating a waffle?
It didn't smell great.
Because they do like burgers and sausages and like haggis buns and all that kind of stuff. Fried food. So whilst you're sat on the bus, obviously all the fried food has been done below you, so you're trying to eat your waffle and all you can smell is like ugh. Anyway, we both left our waffles and got off the bus.
Mine was pretty much done.
Anyway, at least Sophia's dream and wish came true. Home sweet home, I'm done in. It was so much driving all the way to Aberdeen with a car full of girls singing Pink Pony Club at full volume, and then driving all the way home and doing the same thing again. And so annoying that we had to go and do that because it was beautiful sunshine and really, really warm where we live. And then as soon as I thought it would be a little bit colder in Aberdeen, but not as cool as it was. And Lee was like sat in the garden perspiring because it was so delightful. And we were cold in town, weren't we, Fifi? Yeah. But hey ho, that was our Sunday. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your joy for your children's joy. So that is what we did. You have a good party, Florrie. It was actually like a party at the cinema, so they had the full theatre to themselves. And then you got it for like half an hour after the movie finished, didn't you?
Yeah.
To like dance and sing. They went to see Mufasa, which I haven't yet seen. I got some bits and bobs in the range before we went for a walk. I got some new bird feeders and bird food to go in them because I've seen this girl on Instagram, and she trained robins to be tame enough to come and eat out of her hands, and now I really want to do that. And apparently they love mealworms, so you have to be consistent with your timing, and you have to go out at the same time every morning or whenever you're doing it, and stand really still with the mealworms in your hands. So that's going to be my new hobby. Anyway, I'll see you all soon, guys. Bye.